A first look inside the troubled Nevada SPCA kennels.
Well, now that the executive board is out, 13 Action News is being allowed in. And 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears first exposed serious problems at the no-kill shelter.
Now she shows what the organization is doing to begin winning back the public's trust and money.
Hi, guys. You can see there's lots of wonderful dogs here.
The NSPCA's new trustee wants to show she has nothing to hide.
But the roof, they tried to have it patched, but it's badly in need of repair.
Humane Network President Bonnie Brown hopes this tour helps the public see what's going on behind doors that were previously closed to 13 Investigates.
Well, I mean, I wish I could say that I was surprised that the building is in rough shape, but really this is what happens with old animal shelters.
Frustrating words for people who helped fund a new shelter. To this point, that new facility has been an empty promise to donors. Everything here has been a patchwork fix.
You can also see someone has begun to retrofit the building with this laminate panel that's on here in order to provide a more cleanable surface.
But in many places, the roof is degrading, splitting, and caving in.
And if it rains, water is coming in.
Newer flooring in the dog kennels is already cracking, and some older flooring in the cat area is breaking apart.
Situations like that where you see cracks in the flooring are not ideal. For infection control purposes, in an ideal world, you would have a smooth surface. But this is a very old building, and the staff has been, struggling to do their best in a difficult situation.
The building is so old, there's no central air conditioning, so swamp coolers like these are all the animals have to combat the summer heat.
Again, it's not optimal. Optimally, you would have air conditioning in an animal shelter, because you don't want a strong wind blowing bacteria through the facility, right? But this roof can't really handle air conditioning units.
Another issue they're facing back here in the kennels is a malfunctioning fire alarm. The holes up there are allowing bugs to come in, creating the alarm to randomly go off, even though the system is still working. It's a sound that's hard for humans to hear and even harder for the dogs.
They've also only got 2 sets of household washers and dryers for the blankets. A lot of things that could and should have been fixed, and it's not a question of money. Over the 5-year period from 2013 to 2017, NSPCA took in $10.3 million in public support. Today, Humane Network hired an independent forensic auditor to take a look at that.
And they will be reviewing all of the books, so we can find out what has transpired.
The Attorney General is also investigating a complaint against former board president Kathy Jung, who's suspected of misusing funds meant for animal care. She and the rest of the former board resigned earlier this month. Now, staff members are picking up the pieces.
A lot of the staff care very deeply for the animals and are very worried about the animals.
Former volunteers are still trying to track down one of the shelter's longest residents. Even Executive Director Ebony Kuiper says she doesn't know what happened to Lexi after she was sent to an outside vet months ago.
The shelter needs a lot of work, and it's not equipped to be an animal sanctuary where animals would spend a long period of time. So we will be going over each of the animals in the facility and making a plan for each of them.
Humane Network is also planning a more active adoption program for the many bunnies the shelter has taken in, and working fast to hire a new executive director and recruit new board members.
We also need the community to begin to trust the organization again. I'm convinced that it plays a crucial role in life-saving in this community, and that it can play an even more crucial role in the future.
If you'd like to help with donations, repair work, or you're interested in serving on the board, we've got all the information you need on our website at ktnv.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates. Wow.